You grow together, sometimes you grow apart. I mean, he's the father of my kids, so I always wish him the...
Occasionally, the world has experienced a love tale that unites two renowned characters whose bond captivates multitudes, transcending fame and money. Gisele Bündchen, an influential supermodel, and Tom Brady, a renowned American footballer, found love similar to fairy tales. Like every other relationship, these lovebirds face different challenges, almost resulting in a breakup, but they overcame them with passion, ambition, dedication, and love. Today, we will not just talk about their incredible love story, but also about the challenges they faced as a couple. What led to their divorce? Do they still love each other? Who is in the custody of the kids? Sit tight as we embark on this bumpy ride, the meeting that sparked a love story. Have you ever been on a blind date? If yes, what was your experience? According to an anonymous source, a study was conducted sometime in America, and youths were interviewed about how they feel about blind dates. Did you know that approximately 70% revealed they met their partners through a blind date and some eventually married? Relatably, Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen met on a blind date in December 2006, set up by their friend, who was tired of seeing them single. In an interview for the WSJ, Tom recalled that fateful first meeting and reflected on the positive effect it had on his life. He said that the whole thing was planned by his friend Ed, who knew how he struggled to get through a breakup with his ex-girlfriend. Tom said he was so troubled physically and mentally, and all he needed was time to heal. You know that feeling of loneliness, regret, and sadness that comes with a breakup, right? Sometimes, due to the emotional breakdown, some people become addicted to unhealthy habits like drinking, smoking, and even taking illegal substances to feel better. So, Ed picked up his phone, called Tom, and said, "What's up, bro? I have this girl, and I think you should call her." Although Tom was hesitant at first, later that evening, he called back, asked for the girl's contact, and later fixed a date with the lady on the phone. After the blind date, Tom and Gisele began meeting more often, and in a short period, they became friends. They began shopping together, seeing movies together, and even going for picnics, but as platonic friends and nothing more. A few months later, Tom healed from his brokenness and started developing feelings for Gisele. However, he thought it was unwise to tell her, since it had not been long since they had met. As days, weeks, and months passed, the two became closer and got to know themselves better. That was where the love story began. Also, did you know that Ellen, the TV host of The Ellen Show, also played a role in making Gisele meet up with Tom? Although we do not know what transpired between the two women, Ellen disclosed in an interview that Tom met Gisele after she attended the show sometime in October 2006. Besides knowing Gisele as the girl Tom met on a blind date, who was she? And did she also have a past relationship like Tom? Keep watching to find out. Gisele Caroline. Gisele Caroline Bündchen was born on the 20th of July, 1980, in Horizontina, Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil. She comes from a family with strong German roots and a rich cultural heritage. Her parents, Vanya Nonnenmacher, a mathematics graduate and bank clerk, and Valdir Bündchen, a sociologist, economist, and writer, provided a nurturing Catholic upbringing for their 6 daughters: Raquel, Graciela, Patricia, her fraternal twin, Gabriela, and Rafaela. The family's connection to their community was notable. Her grandfather, Walter Bündchen, served as the mayor of Horizontina. Although her parents were fluent in German and she studied it in school, Gisele no longer speaks the language. However, she is multilingual, speaking her native Portuguese, English, Italian, Spanish, and French fluently. She remains proud of her roots and upbringing. In the year 2000, Gisele achieved a milestone by becoming the 4th model ever to appear on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine, which named her the most beautiful girl in the world. That was not all. Vogue's online encyclopedia of models celebrated her as the world's hottest model, famously referring to her as the Brazilian bombshell. Given this global recognition, Gisele became one of the most wanted models, and her career blossomed. During this period, she met Ed, Tom's friend, and they became friends. He saw her as his only option for his friend, Tom. He fixed them for a blind date, and the rest is history. Let's have a look at Tom's background, shall we? Tom Brady. Tom was born on the 3rd of August, 1997, in San Mateo, California, as the only son and 4th child of Galen Patricia and Tomas Brady Sr. Like Gisele, he was raised as Catholic. In the 1980s, Tom frequently attended San Francisco 49ers games at Candlestick Park, where he was an enthusiastic fan of quarterback Joe Montana. Tom has often described Montana as his idol and one of his greatest inspirations. At just 4 years old, Tom attended the 1981 NFC Championship game against the Dallas Cowboys, where Montana famously threw the catch to Dwight Clark. During his childhood, he also attended football camp at the College of San Mateo, where he learned how to throw a football from camp counselor and future NFL and AFL quarterback Tony Graziani. However, despite the rivalry between teams, Tom grew up supporting both the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics. Tom attended Junipero Serra High School in San Mateo, graduating in 1995. While in high school, he was a multi-sport athlete, playing football, basketball, and baseball. He competed against Bellarmine College preparatory rival Pat Burrell in football and baseball. Tom's football journey began as the backup quarterback for the Padres junior varsity team. Initially, he was not skilled enough to start on the junior varsity team, which had 0-8 records and had not scored a touchdown all season. However, Tom earned the starting quarterback position after the starter was injured. He later became the varsity team's starting quarterback in his junior year and held that role until graduation. Moving on, Tom continued playing college football at the University of Michigan and later finished his career ranking in Michigan history with 710 attempts and 442 completions. He graduated from Michigan on December 1999 with a Bachelor of Arts in General Studies and continued playing football till he met Gisele. Love conquered all. As time passed, Tom and Gisele's love for each other grew stronger. On a fateful day, Tom summoned courage and asked her out. Gisele, who had already started developing feelings for Tom, was glad that the feeling was mutual, so she accepted and the two began dating. But it was their little secret. As they say, nothing remains a secret forever. Rumors of a budding romance between Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady began swirling in the early 2007. According to the report, the speculation started when Gisele was spotted patiently waiting for Brady outside the New England Patriots locker room on January 14th, shortly after the team's impressive victory over the San Diego Chargers. Fans and reporters alike took notice, fueling whispers of a possible relationship. A representative from the Chargers confidently claimed they were certain they saw Bündchen sitting in the stands during the game, supporting Tom from afar. At the time, both Gisele and Tom were at the height of their careers. Tom was already a celebrated NFL quarterback with multiple Super Bowl wins, while Gisele was one of the most famous supermodels in the world, known for her work as Victoria's Secret Angel and her global influence in fashion. Their unexpected connection intrigued the public, blending the worlds of sports and fashion in a way that captivated fans everywhere. It was beautiful, and many people asked Tom when he planned to marry her. By the end of January, sources confirmed to People magazine that the two had officially started dating just before Christmas. What began as quiet rumors quickly became one of the most talked about relationships, marking the start of a love story that garnered global attention. Unfortunately, Tom and Gisele's blossoming relationship faced an unexpected challenge on February 2007, which almost resulted in their separation. What was this? And how would they be able to let love lead? Just as their romance began to capture public attention, news broke that Tom's ex-girlfriend, actress Bridget Moynihan, was 3 months pregnant with his child. The announcement shocked the media and fans, casting a shadow over Gisele and Tom's new relationship. For Gisele, the situation was difficult to process. She had just started building a connection with Tom, and now they were suddenly thrust into a complicated and very public situation. On the other hand, Tom found himself navigating the delicate balance between supporting Moynihan during her pregnancy and continuing his growing relationship with Gisele. The news created tension and uncertainty, leaving many to wonder if their relationship could survive such an unexpected development. Despite the emotional strain, Gisele chose to stand by Tom because of her love for him. She later admitted that it was challenging, but believed in supporting him through the situation. During an interview with CBS This Morning's Charlie Rose, Gisele revealed that, given the challenge, she considered leaving Tom. She said, "It was challenging because here I am, thinking I am dating this guy. We met and we started dating and everything is great, and then this happens. Do I just run away?" The media frenzy surrounding the pregnancy tested their relationship early on, but it also laid the foundation for the couple's ability to handle difficult moments together. This unexpected turn of events became a defining moment in their relationship, ultimately strengthening them as a couple. Then, on August 22nd, 22, 2007, Tom Brady experienced a life-changing moment when his ex-girlfriend, Bridget Moynihan, gave birth to their son, John Edward Thomas Moynihan, lovingly called Jack. With Jack's arrival, Tom officially became a father for the first time. The birth of his son brought a mix of emotions for Tom, who was balancing the joy of becoming a father with the complexities of his relationship with Gisele Bündchen. Though the situation was far from simple, Tom embraced his new role with love and responsibility. Despite the challenges of co-parenting with Moynihan while nurturing his relationship with Gisele, he was determined to be a present and supportive father to Jack. For Gisele, this was also a significant moment. She later shared how difficult it was initially to accept the situation, but eventually grew to love Jack as if he were her own. She even said, "I am so grateful for Bridget. I know it was hard, but I could not imagine my life without Jack. I call him my bonus child." Jack's birth became a turning point in Tom's life, teaching him how to balance family and his demanding football career. Over time, Jack's arrival strengthened his role as a father and deepened the bond between him and Gisele as they built their family together. Surprisingly, Tom proposed to Gisele with a diamond solitaire ring in January 2009, and Gisele said yes to his proposal. It was like a dream come true for Gisele, who was patiently waiting to be engaged with Tom. 1 month after the engagement, Tom and Gisele officially tied the knot in an intimate ceremony on February 26, 2009, at St. Monica Catholic Church in California. In April of that same year, the couple had a lavish second ceremony at Gisele's Costa Rica home, which was a memorable event. It was a 3-day celebration, and there were a lot of fun activities that took place there. According to the report, Gisele was beautifully adorned in a long designer dress and a veil that trailed 10 feet. She held a bouquet of white orchids and looked so stunning. Tom could not take his eyes off her during this ceremony. Earlier that day, Tom hosted a bachelor's brunch for the men in his entourage at the luxurious Milarepa Hotel. The American chef designed a menu specially for the occasion. Meanwhile, Gisele entertained female guests and went over last-minute wedding details at her home because she wanted everything to go as planned since it would be a big event. Many years later, the couple was blessed with kids, and the family grew in love and unity until sometime in 2022 when the union started experiencing some setbacks. What happened and how were they able to resolve this issue? Remain glued to your screen to find out. Divorce. Due to Tom's career, he was not a sit-at-home father, and this bothered Gisele, who grew up in a family where her father was always present, showing her and her siblings so much love, care, and support. According to Bazaar, Gisele explained that Tom's football career interfered with her and she was unhappy. She also said that she had discussed this issue with her husband, asking him to retire and spend more time with his family rather than travel worldwide. However, it seemed that Tom was married to football, not her. This led to arguments and a lot of disagreements in the family, and it also affected the physical, psychological, and mental health of both Gisele and the kids. A few days later, reports surfaced that Gisele Bündchen had taken a serious step toward ending her marriage by hiring a divorce lawyer. Also, sources revealed that she had been in discussions with the attorney for several weeks, signaling that the couple's relationship was facing significant strain. Rumors of tension between Bündchen and Tom Brady had been circulating for months. It was later confirmed that their marriage was in trouble. After more than a decade together, the couple's once-admired relationship was nearing its end. On October 28, 2022, Tom and Gisele officially filed for divorce. The court swiftly finalized the proceedings, declaring their marriage dissolved and irretrievably broken. The decision marked the conclusion of a high-profile union that had long been in the public eye. It was widely believed that Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen had an ironclad prenuptial agreement that significantly simplified the division of their substantial assets during their divorce. Both had built impressive financial empires throughout their successful careers. Tom's net worth was estimated to be around $333 million, largely from his legendary NFL career and various endorsements. Meanwhile, Gisele's fortune exceeded $400 million, earned through her long-standing success as a supermodel, businesswoman, and global fashion icon. Adding to Brady's financial security, Brady was a massive broadcasting contract worth $375 million over 10 years, ensuring his wealth would continue to grow even after retiring from football. Despite their public profiles, the details of their divorce settlement remain a mystery. In Illinois and most other states, divorce records are typically public. However, the absence of specific information about their financial arrangements suggested that Brady and Bündchen handled their settlement discreetly. They likely submitted only the required legal forms to the court, while keeping the more detailed financial agreement private. This method, commonly used by celebrities and high-net-worth individuals, allows couples to protect sensitive information from becoming public. Although filing under seal is another option for keeping personal matters confidential, obtaining court approval for such measures is often difficult. Tom and Gisele's approach reflected a careful balance between fulfilling legal obligations and preserving their privacy. Despite the end of their marriage, they handled the division of their fortune with the same discretion and grace that had defined much of their public lives. What about their children? How were they able to handle their parents' divorce, and who was given child custody? Their kids and the issues of co-parenting. Despite the sadness surrounding their separation, Tom and Gisele expressed a mutual commitment to co-parenting their children with love and respect. Their primary focus was ensuring the well-being and happiness of their family during this difficult transition. Although their marriage had ended, they acknowledged the meaningful years they shared and the family they built together. Let's have a little chit-chat about their kids, shall we? Gisele's first son, Benjamin, was born on the 8th of December, 2009, in Boston in a home birth, which Gisele said Tom was initially against because he feared something might go wrong. 2 years later, Gisele and Tom welcomed their only daughter, Vivian, born in Boston on December 5th, 2012. Like her mother, Vivian developed a passion for fashion and horse riding. Due to the growing family, Gisele decided to retire from modeling in 2015 to focus more on her family. She said her mother taught her that family comes first while growing up. On September 2023, Benjamin was seen wearing an iconic jersey number, like his father. Although Gisele was happy that he started following in his father's footsteps, she was afraid that he might become like his father Tom and neglect his family in the future. Interestingly, on Thursday, December 5th, 2024, the renowned supermodel shared a heartfelt series of photos on her Instagram stories to celebrate her beloved daughter, Vivian Lake, on her 12th birthday. In the first touching photo, Gisele Bündchen is seen sitting back-to-back with Vivian on soft dunes, both posing gracefully as the warm glow of the sunset surrounds them. The peaceful moment beautifully captured the bond between mother and daughter. Alongside the photo, Bündchen lovingly wrote, "Happy birthday, my ray of sunshine," expressing her deep affection and admiration for her daughter. On the other hand, Tom Brady also honored Vivian's special day by posting a carousel of images on Instagram. The photos featured moments such as the two posing in front of the Eiffel Tower during the 2024 Olympics, Vivian diving into a lake, and a baby picture of her. He expressed his love and pride in the caption, "Happy 12th birthday to my forever baby girl. Watching you grow and chase after your dreams are the proudest moments of my life. You light up my life. Here's to a great day filled with all the laughter and love that you deserve. I love you infinity x infinity." While both parents publicly shared these touching messages, no outlet confirmed whether Tom Brady attended Vivian's birthday celebration in person. The social media posts highlight their love and affection for their daughter, but do not provide details about the specifics of the celebration or attendance. Interestingly, the next image showed the mother-daughter duo holding hands while riding horses together. "You are the best daughter a mom could ever ask for, and I'm so blessed to be your mama," Gisele wrote. Lastly, she shared a sweet photo of the two touching foreheads while standing by palm trees. "Te amo muito," Bündchen wrote, which translates to, "I love you lots." From the birthday photos, there was something quite abnormal about Gisele's tummy, which aroused rumors and speculations from many people online. Then, an anonymous source confirmed that Gisele was expecting her third child with her boyfriend, Joaquim. It was revealed that Gisele and Joaquim Valente started dating in June 2023. Joaquim worked as Gisele's jiu-jitsu instructor after her divorce from Tom. It was later rumored that Gisele was cheating on Tom with Joaquim while she was married, but Gisele refuted such a report, saying, "I really do not want to make my life a tabloid. I do not want to open myself up to all of that. In regards to the cheating rumors, that's a lie. She leaned back in her chair, her eyes soft with the weight of memories. I love Tom, she began quietly, even when life gave me every reason to walk away. Her voice trembled slightly as she continued. When I found out he had a child with another woman, it felt like the air had been knocked out of me. The dreams I had for us, our future, and our family seemed to crumble at that moment. But love, real love, does not vanish because of pain. It holds on, even when it hurts. She paused, tracing the rim of her glass absent-mindedly. People told me I should leave, that I deserved better. Some even said I should stay and make him feel the same pain he caused me, cheat on him, hurt him back. But that is not who I am. Looking up, her eyes glistened with a mix of strength and vulnerability. I chose to marry him, not as some strategy or a way to get even, but because I still believed in us. I did not want revenge. I wanted to heal, to build something stronger than betrayal. I knew love was not about keeping score. It was about forgiveness, about choosing each other even when it is hard. Away from the cheating rumor saga, Tom and Gisele publicly remarked that they are still a family and will continue to shoulder the responsibility of parenting Benjamin and Vivian, even though they are divorced. What can you say about Gisele and Tom's relationship? Feel free to air your views in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before you go, hit that notification bell on your screen to see more of our videos. We hope to see you next time. Bye for now.